You'd think I would have this down by now, and I don't.
You don't want to give too much away, right?
No, I don't want to give too much away, but basically, I was contacted by a fan who was claiming that monsters were real, and that's what sort of kicked off this whole idea. Then I met Alex Pardee, the artist, who had done an exhibit called Digging Up The Marrow that was all about a guy who had contacted him claiming monsters were real, and he had painted on commission these monsters that this guy claimed he saw. Now, both Alex and I have always believed in monsters and wanted them to be real, so this was a way to sort of play make-believe, but do it for real. So everybody in the movie is actually playing themselves. Most of what you're going to see is real in the movie, but then of course there's monsters. So, and Ray Wise plays the part of the crazy guy claiming to have monsters. Only because we didn't want people thinking we're trying to hoax them. So as soon as you see Ray, you know it's a movie. Because otherwise, which is funny, there was one critic who said, oh, that was their biggest mistake, because once I saw Ray, I knew it was only a movie. It's like, well, 10 minutes later when you saw Monster, then what were you going to... But yeah, it's super fun, and we purposely have not released a trailer yet. We haven't, no stills, so everybody coming tonight has no idea what they're in for, so it should be a really good time.
But I mean, it was shot kind of like a mockumentary, so did you find anything creepy? Did anything creepy happen?
You'll see. But it's not quite mockumentary because, again, everybody except for Ray they really are themselves in the movie, so they're not playing characters, and it's not, we weren't going for comedy. There's a lot of comedic moments in it, but when I think mockumentary, I think of like Spinal Tap or Waiting for Guffman, those type of things, and it's a little bit more serious than that. And all the people in it, they didn't know what the story was or what the movie was. They just knew what I needed them to do in that scene, and so even when they eventually see the movie, because this is the world premiere, they don't even know what they're in for. So it's just very experimental. It took 4 years to make, and I have no idea what happens now, but in a few minutes we'll see.
And how does it fit into horror, and more importantly, within your work? Because it's very different to what you've done before.
Yeah, I mean, it fits into horror because it's about celebrating monsters and the fact that monsters are real, and it fits into my work because, I'm in it as myself, as the guy who made the movies I made, so it all kind of ties together. In fact, we're in the process of making the next season of Holliston, my TV show, as this was being made, so you see some of that too. So,
Holliston being finished after...
As far as the next season goes, we will hopefully return in the spring. When Dave Rocky died, I needed to take some time away, so and I'm still not quite ready to go back yet, but hopefully in the spring. We just had his memorial last weekend, so I kind of feel like there's at least a bandage on that wound, but the thought of standing on that set and him not being there is really hard, so yeah.
Really excited for the premiere, though.
I'm really excited for the premiere.
Stoked to see it. It's our #1 of the whole weekend. It was the only ticket we had to get.
Awesome. Well, I hope I don't massively let you down.
Sure. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.